Meander is a tense claustrophobic survival thriller following Lisa, a grieving woman with a mysterious past. The film opens with Lisa wandering alone on an empty road at night, visibly distressed. A passing stranger named Adam offers her a ride, which she reluctantly accepts. As they drive, their conversation takes an unsettling turn when Adam begins to act strangely. Lisa notices a bracelet-like device in the car and grows suspicious. The tension escalates when Adam admits to killing a woman just before Lisa loses consciousness. Lisa awakens in a dark metallic tunnel with a futuristic bracelet attached to her wrist. The device displays a countdown timer, adding an immediate sense of urgency. Confused and terrified, Lisa discovers that she is trapped in a series of interconnected tunnels, each filled with deadly traps and obstacles designed to test her survival skills. The tunnels are dimly lit, eerily silent, and unnervingly mechanical, evoking a sense of endless entrapment. As Lisa progresses through the maze, she encounters various challenges that force her to confront both physical and psychological pain. She narrowly avoids being crushed by moving walls, burned by flames, and exposed to toxic substances. The countdown timer on her bracelet adds another layer of tension, reminding her that she must move quickly or face certain death. Throughout her journey, Lisa begins to piece together clues about her situation. Flashbacks reveal her emotional struggles after losing her daughter Megan, who drowned years ago. These memories serve as both a source of strength and a haunting reminder of her unresolved guilt. Lisa also hears distorted voices and sees strange visions, blurring the lines between reality and hallucination. At one point, Lisa encounters another captive, but their meeting is short-lived. The tunnel's deadly mechanisms eliminate the other person, leaving Lisa alone once again. This encounter reinforces the life or death stakes and underscores the isolation of her ordeal. As Lisa navigates deeper into the maze, she begins to suspect that the tunnels are not merely a random trap but part of a larger sinister design. The environment seems to respond to her actions, almost as if it is testing her. The bracelet on her wrist emits occasional flashes of light, offering cryptic hints about her next move. In a pivotal moment, Lisa discovers a room filled with glowing organic structures that pulsate like living organisms. This discovery raises questions about the nature of the maze, whether it is mechanical, biological, or something otherworldly. Lisa's determination to survive intensifies as she realizes she may be fighting against an entity far beyond human comprehension. Lisa's journey through the maze is not just a physical one, it is deeply tied to her psychological struggles and emotional torment. The labyrinth represents her inner turmoil, and each section challenges her in ways that push her to confront her past and her own resilience. The flashbacks to her daughter Megan's death punctuate her struggle, revealing layers of unresolved guilt and self-blame. Lisa feels that her failure to protect Megan defines her, and the maze seems to feed on these emotions, forcing her to push beyond her limits. As she ventures further, the traps grow more horrifying, almost as though they are tailored to test not only her body but also her mind. Some passages are suffocatingly narrow, evoking Lisa's own sense of being trapped in her grief. Other segments expose her to searing heat or frigid cold, representing the extremes of emotional pain she has endured. The presence of the countdown timer on her bracelet adds a relentless sense of urgency, a reminder that she cannot dwell too long in her fear or hesitation without risking death. Lisa's hallucinations become increasingly vivid and personal as she progresses. She hears Megan's voice calling out to her, leading her to question whether she is being guided or taunted. These moments blur the line between reality and her psyche, and Lisa begins to suspect that the maze is responding to her thoughts and emotions. The organic pulsating structures she encounters further reinforce the idea that the maze is not purely mechanical. It appears alive, sentient, and intentionally manipulative. At one point, Lisa comes across a hidden compartment in the wall of a tunnel. Inside, she finds symbols and carvings that resemble a fusion of alien and human designs. These symbols hint at the maze's origins and its creators, but they offer no clear answers. This discovery deepens the mystery, leaving Lisa and the audience to speculate about the nature of her imprisonment. Is she being punished, tested, or offered a chance at redemption? The moment Lisa encounters Adam again is pivotal. Once a predatory figure who instilled fear, Adam is now a broken man reduced to desperation and madness by the maze. He represents what could happen to Lisa if she succumbs to despair and allows the maze to strip away her humanity. Their violent confrontation is not only a battle for survival but also a symbolic struggle between Lisa's fear and her determination to overcome it. By defeating Adam, Lisa reclaims her strength and asserts her will to live. The climax of the film occurs when Lisa reaches the heart of the maze. This section is surreal, almost dreamlike, as if the maze itself is unraveling. The traps and obstacles are no longer merely physical, they take on abstract symbolic forms that force Lisa to confront the emotional weight she carries. In a powerful sequence, Lisa is faced with a vision of Megan standing at the edge of a vast chasm. The vision is both haunting and beautiful, encapsulating Lisa's longing for her daughter and her need to let go. Lisa's decision to release her guilt and forgive herself is the turning point. The maze reacts to her emotional breakthrough, and the countdown timer on her bracelet stops. For the first time, the tunnels grow quiet and still. The maze, seemingly satisfied with Lisa's transformation, allows her to move forward. The final moments of Meander are poignant and open to interpretation. Lisa emerges from the maze into a tranquil, sunlit landscape. The scene is a stark contrast to the claustrophobic, oppressive tunnels she endured. The serene environment suggests that Lisa has been freed not only physically but also emotionally. She no longer wears the bracelet, symbolizing her liberation from the guilt and pain that once defined her. The ending leaves the audience with lingering questions about the maze's true nature. Was it an alien construct designed to test humanity? A manifestation of Lisa's mind? Or a purgatorial space meant to offer her redemption? The ambiguity adds to the film's intrigue, inviting viewers to reflect on its themes of survival, grief, and self-forgiveness. In conclusion, Meander is a visually striking and emotionally resonant film that combines elements of psychological horror and science fiction. Its minimalist approach, focusing on a single character's journey, amplifies the intensity of the experience. Lisa's transformation from a grieving, self-destructive woman to a resilient survivor is both heartbreaking and inspiring. The film's ambiguous ending ensures that it stays with viewers long after the credits roll, making Meander a thought-provoking exploration of the human spirit. The film reaches its climax when Lisa encounters Adam again, now trapped and disfigured by the maze. Adam reveals that he too has been subjected to the same trials, but he failed to overcome them. Their confrontation turns violent, forcing Lisa to defend herself. She ultimately overpowers Adam, reclaiming a sense of agency and strength. In the final act, Lisa reaches the heart of the maze where she confronts the ultimate challenge. The maze's mechanisms become increasingly surreal and abstract, reflecting Lisa's internal struggles. She is forced to confront her grief and guilt head-on, symbolized by a vision of her daughter Megan. In this moment of emotional reckoning, Lisa chooses to let go of her guilt and embrace hope. The film concludes with Lisa emerging from the maze battered but alive. She finds herself in an open, serene landscape, suggesting that she has transcended her physical and emotional trials. The bracelet on her wrist deactivates, signaling the end of her ordeal. Lisa's journey through the maze becomes a metaphor for her journey through grief, ultimately leading to redemption and renewal. Meander is a gripping exploration of survival, trauma, and the human spirit. Its minimalist setting and relentless tension create a haunting atmosphere, while its emotional depth adds a layer of complexity to the narrative. The film leaves viewers with lingering questions about the nature of the maze and the forces behind it, making it a thought-provoking and unforgettable experience. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.